Hi Moguls, I'm Kurt Wismer. I've been a business and management teacher for over 25 years. I'm guessing as entrepreneurs and successful business owners, you've hired people that look really good on paper, but might have struggled in showing up in leadership capacity, mental wellness, even working through failure. 25 to 30% of adolescents struggle with mental health conditions. And it's even more so that the World Economic Forum has identified the top skills that students need graduating, including resiliency, flexibility, and leadership influence. 84% of managers and moguls like yourself have identified that students entering the workforce just don't have the skills that they need to be successful employees. That's why we created GRiT. GRiT is the relational intelligence curriculum that's rooted in neuroscience, supporting students through mental wellness, grit and perseverance, and leadership multiplication. And we've got an entire GRiT suite of curriculum to support our schools, including at the middle school, GRiT Spark and GRiT SEL, at the high school, GRiT EDU to develop our leaders, in colleges, GRiT University, and coming soon, GRiT Elementary. We do have traction. A school district in Wisconsin has adopted both our middle school and high school curriculum with tremendous results. UW-Madison is using it for all incoming business students, and a community college in Oklahoma has also just adopted it. We are the only curriculum that is neuroscience-driven learning, powered by relational intelligence, that leverages executive-level tools used by CEOs and executives, Fortune 500 companies everywhere, but redefined for education.
How did you develop this curriculum? You mentioned it's neuroscience-based. Tell us how you went about even developing a program like this.
This actually came out of a problem in my classroom. One of my classes is an entrepreneurship course. Although the kids were doing fabulous jobs with their businesses, they were struggling in their teams with communication and collaboration and just working through those things that we expect as students. And beyond that, I've interviewed teachers and superintendents everywhere. Nobody in schools teaches kids how to learn. We expect them to learn, but we don't actually teach them how to learn. So it's at that point that I said, hold on a second, I think we could do something about this. So working with some executive level coaches, we created the curriculum that we're taking those same tools that CEOs and companies are using, but we redefine them for education, also supporting the mental wellness in our schools.
What is it truly used for? Is it used to build a business? Is it used?
The curriculum is used to build mental capacity in kids, mental wellness in kids, leadership capacity in kids, and get them off on the right foot.
Okay.
And what we found is that with students, we never give them the chance to think about and learn, understand how they learn, and understand why they are the way that they are.
How early are you starting with these kids?
Right now, our curriculum goes down to grade 6, all the way up to the universities.
So is this like, I go to math class, I have social studies, I have GRiT?
Yes, and. So in the high school, it's a course. In the college, it's a course. In the middle school, it's either a course or 20-minute advisory period once a week. At the elementary school, it'll also be 20-minute like carpet time and advisory time.
And how have you started this?
Myself and a team, correct.
Okay, and how are you monetizing it?
So we have a subscription model. So we have a train-the-trainer model that we're offering to schools, and schools are able to purchase it in a train-the-trainer model so they can be trained with a professional at their school. So we've got a full training program, subscription model where they'll be able to have access to the curriculum as well as the training and support to deliver the curriculum.
One of your slides you went through had the word suicide. Do you want to talk about that?
Please. So this is schools everywhere collect data on how our kids are doing, both mental wellness, but also just how they're showing up in schools. Across Wisconsin, North Fond du Lac is where I teach. Fond du Lac County is the county that I teach, but I also have got Milwaukee County and Wisconsin as a whole. 16 to 21% of students have seriously considered suicide within the last few years. 8% have gone through with it.
Wow.
How does that tie in?
If we can save one. Having worked with schools and being a teacher for so long, I've seen it. I've lost students. It's heartbreaking. So for me, it's personal.
I'm part of the Mukwonago School District. Within your high school district, do you have leadership as a course that's being offered right now?
In my high school, we have GRiT EDU, which is a high school level course, grades through 9 through 12. It's a full semester course where they'll go through this curriculum with me. So an entrepreneur like you may say, I want to get this into Mukwonago School District. I'm willing to sponsor this for my school because I want to invest in my future workforce.
Question, how can we best help you?
Getting the word out. Every school has got the same problem. This data is not novel. This is nationwide data, but also local data.
Thank you very much. This is
I appreciate
very
your time
impressive.
and investing in our kids.
Impressive.
Fascinating, very impressive. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.